Hey, what's up, everybody? Stop by, pay a visit to Omni stream. What we got going on over there? Sorry for the late start. If it wasn't obvious, I was having trouble waking up. Teehee. We went back to 2021, the classic ARM, everything. Let me go ahead and pull this up and see. Let's see what all the hubbub is about. Okay, let's see what all the hubbub is about. What's up, Burn? Hey, no problem, Dr. Red. I know your sleep schedule. You gotta keep that maintained, man. I know how easy that is to get fucked up. Let's see. Is it Omniverse Gaming 3? That's his channel? I'm not following him, but I need to be. Yes. Oh, why did I not hear that? Okay, John, I have paid a visit to Omni's stream now. What's going on over here? Okay, my system volume was at 40%. L Beeper? Somebody finally playing L Beeper? Oh, did he fall asleep? What the fuck? Is he just sleeping while all this happens? Is that what you're talking about? The new, yeah, I was gonna say we need a new resident sleeper emote because of this. Anyways. I'm so confused, but I did hear L Beeper. No, you know, late start, but I'm actually okay with a late start on Friday nights. I enjoy late starts on Friday nights just because. No, I'm not muted. Can you not hear me? It's registering on my, it's registering on OBS, so you should be able to hear me. Oh, I missed Omni snoring. Dear God. What have you been up to, Burn? I know you were here either last stream or the stream before, but what have you been up to, man? Just took an elongated sip. Yeah, I have some McDonald's coffee because my cats took it upon themselves to knock over my can of half calf. And I was like, you know, in terms of fast food coffee, it's okay, but it gets the job done. So I was like, fuck it, I'll just get a couple large black coffees and that'll get me through today and tomorrow. Yeah, there's something else when they want to be, you know? Second bout with COVID. Yeah. Well, I had it once. I got pretty lucky with mine because I didn't have lack of taste, lack of smell, shortness of breath, any of that. I just had really bad exhaustion. Like, I would get up to go get myself some water or just hydrate in general, and I would be so fucking exhausted by the time I sat down that I would be almost sweating. It felt like I walked, 5K steps. Seriously. It was severe, severe exhaustion. Yeah. Well, yeah, which is good because, I'm not a medical expert, but typically, when you get the same thing once or twice, the second time is easier because your body's developed a lot of antibodies, and there are a lot of other mechanisms going on in your body that are going to make your life easier. Yeah. No, for sure. Why am I getting French McDonald's ads? I don't live anywhere near it. I'm sorry, Adipie. You don't deserve that, dude. You don't deserve that. What's up, dude? Hon hon wee wee baguette Eiffel Tower Big Mac. First of all, you're intimidating me with your fluent French. Please stop. Second of all, did I see Bloober's new game? Yes, I did. I saw somebody in the subreddit post. I mean, hey, I respect them for like striking while the iron's hot and immediately, announcing a new game because they know that there are more eyes on them now than there probably ever will be again in their careers as a studio. So, hey, I cannot under any circumstances fault them for that. Let's do some brain rot perusing. Let's do some brain rot perusing of the Silent Hill subreddit. A full remake of my twerking James shitpost. This is my legacy. Dude, look how shitty. Look how shitty the original James looked. When I say garbage, I mean fucking garbage. That's the original James. What an improvement we got on the final game. Holy shit. That's fucking terrible. Drive off cliff maxing. No, the issue is he didn't mew enough, and because he didn't mew enough, no one respects him in real life. So Dave and I both agree that there should be an Eddie DLC, and he does not sound like Jonah Hill. Dude, I think he does. He sounds like Jonah Hill or Danny Tamborelli, who is the guy who played Michael's son in GTA 5. That's what he sounds like to me. No cap, on God, for real, low key, but also middle of the road key, but also high key at the same time. You know how that goes. I only know Danny Tim. Yeah, he was on Nickelodeon. Eddie's Tormentor in Silent Hill would be Stamp, criticizing his voice the entire time. He does sound like Jonah with the terrible cold. Didn't realize at first. There you go, dude. You never heard of middle of the road key? Well, you're not on TikTok as much as I am. I've picked up all the terminology, dude. So if you ever need to know what some of the Zoomer or Gen Alpha terminology is, just hit me up and I'll pull you into the loop. How about that? It can be a little agreement between you and I where I pull you into the loop on things. And, yeah, because me as an old man, I like to stay in touch with, what the hell the people are talking about nowadays. I straight up had to ask people as if it were a trivia question what a gyat is the other day. And Wood will remember because he was in the chat when I asked that question. I had asked them what the fuck a gyat was. I also had no clue what Riz was, although that makes perfect sense because it's just short for charisma. And yeah, I especially had no idea what a phantom tax was until I found out that there's a streamer named Phantom who steals, well, he doesn't steal, like he takes people's food when he finds out they have food and he calls it the phantom tax. How do I body improvement max? Gyat? Yeah. I literally went on stream. I looked at chat and I said, chat, is this real? And in the event that it is real, chat, are we cooked? And everybody said, yes. We are. How do I body improvement max? Well, the first thing I would say, you want to get yourself a Urban Decay palette, okay? And what Urban Decay is it is carbon black, eye black. You want to get yourself some Urban Decay. Go on Amazon.com and give Jeff Bezos your money. And you're going to want to get the world's cheapest, shittiest brush set that when you apply the stuff, all the bristles come out and try to like go into your eye and give you, I don't know, whatever, an infection in your eye, just like I do. And you want to apply that from time to time. That's the only tip I have. Now, as far as dieting, exercise, I got nothing, but that's my tip. And I'm being 100% legit. Who the fuck said I was joking? Bezos? That's not how it's pronounced. That wasn't what I was taught in school. Are you trying to rewrite the future? How is that going to end you? Look, I will say, it's like anything else. Some people can pull it off and some people can't. I genuinely feel like I can't. I just do it. I just do it because, no, yeah, I saw that like you guys were going ham in his chat specifically because he was asleep, but I did not hear the snoring. No. I wasn't fortunate enough to hear that, but that's fucking hilarious. Dude, is it just me or does Omni always look like he's about to fall asleep on his stream? I've watched his stream a couple times. I'm like, my dude, get some rest. I mean, he's got kids, right? So that makes sense. But yeah, I've watched his stream a couple times. I'm like, damn, dude. I'm getting black dye infused bristles in my eyes to give me infections. Well, not intentionally. I was just saying buy the cheapest brush set you possibly can, like I did. And just my stupidity, I've never decided that, hey, I probably should get better ones. Nah. That just makes far too much sense. Like, Omni's got 18 people over here just fucking spamming song requests, dude. I heard El Beeper as soon as I came in. El Beeper, El Beeper. And the fucking... It's a fucking awesome song. No. She doesn't use the very, very dark ones like I do. And here's the thing. I promise I do not do this when I'm just out in public. I don't. I only do this on stream. And you want to know why? Because the picosecond, the fucking millisecond that I come on stream and I don't, here comes like 6 people walking. Where is it, dude? That's not the stamp I know and love. Have you lost passion? Do you not give a fuck about streaming anymore? What happened to it, dude? Bring it back. Bring it back, dude. Bring it back. And I put my head down and I walk away with my tail between my legs and I put it on and I comply because you people demand that I don't even fucking hover over the start streaming button until I have it on. That's what you do. And you know who you are. Nobody does that, by the way. Not a soul does that. Sometimes I just like saying things. And I decided to say things tonight. And we need that more in America. Anyways, I'm fucking just rambling like a dumb fuck tonight. You know, sometimes I just be saying stuff and I don't know what it means. I don't know who is listening or why they would be listening. In fact, if you're still listening after I started the stream, you deserve some type of award for allowing your ears to be infected with this horse shit. And I applaud you for putting up with my bullshittery. I applaud you, I really do. Does the SH community have more degens than any other gaming community? No. That would probably be the Overwatch community. Because if you're familiar with the Overwatch community, a massive crux of that community is creating porn around the characters. Like, that's a big part of that community. I'm not making that up. There's like two segments of the Overwatch community. There's the casual porn lovers and gooners. Those all fall into one. And then the other side is the hyper competitive high level players that are just always scratching the champion ranks and top 50 and all that and streaming it all the time, being very competitive. Dude, they literally made a fucking post a couple days ago that was like, oh, this new alt for Kiriko has feet. Hey, everybody. I'm like, don't encourage them, dude. That was my first thought, was like, don't encourage them. Because they're gonna, if you give them an inch, metaphorically, they'll take a mile. Yeah, they tweeted something specifically about how an alt had like exposed feet. I'm like, guys, can we please not lean into this? Like, leaning into it would have been funny 3-4 years ago. Or maybe around when the game first came out, but not now. Like, the game's fucking 7 years old. Dude, Overwatch is 8 years old now. Holy shit. I still remember when Overwatch first came out and like everybody was going around just talking about, the first thing everybody was talking about is how much better it was than that really horrible Gearbox game Battleborn. You guys remember Battleborn? They tried to make, basically, John suggested a new song for your Just Chatting rotation. Oh God, what is it? Is it El Beeper? Because I love El Beeper. Overwatch was ridiculously cobbled together in like a year and became huge. Yeah, so Silent Hill 2 music. Oh, wow. I would have never figured that. You know, I do have the soundtrack. That's a good point. I have the actual audio files of the new game. Dog ending credits theme. Although that theme slaps to absurd degrees, nah. It does slap to absurd degrees, but nah, I'll pass on that for now. Let me actually check, because I should have them in the game files somewhere. And I can probably add them to my music player, Fubar 2K. I had to close Steam. So Steam is doing this weird thing on Fightcade where if it's open at all and I plug in my mouse and I press the buttons on it, it presses like page up and page down and a bunch of keys that fuck with Fightcade. So I have to make sure Steam is closed anytime I play Fightcade. I played like 2 hours against a very, very high level Yun. Did I use an audio extractor or FL? What do you mean? No, I bought the deluxe edition of the game and it came with the soundtrack. See you, look. Right behind my camera. Additional content, Silent Hill 2 soundtrack. So I think if I just click download album. Oh, FL Studio, Fruity Loops? Yeah, no, I don't use that. My music player is Fubar 2K. This is what it looks like. Yeah, this is what it looks like. And this is my playlist. Well, so I got all these songs by I uploaded the actual soundtrack CDs way back when into Windows Media Player. Back then you could put a CD into your computer and rip the CD with Windows Media Player, and I ripped them all in FLAC. So I used the real discs on PC and PS2 to get all of these. Way back when. And when I say way back when, I mean like 2005. Like, it was one of the first things that I thought I was some type of computer hacker by doing. Okay, well, yeah, I'll download this album, and let's throw in like the new Heaven's Night if it's in here. Oh, of course it's not. Well, that's annoying. That's just disc 1. That's all I get? Yes, I remember QuickTime. Remember Winamp? Winamp, it really whips the llama's ass. That was my first music player ever. Ever on computer, my first time even playing back audio files and being like, holy shit, I can just double click on this file and I'm listening to fucking Ozzy Osbourne in a second, dude. Because my dad had a shit ton of Ozzy Osbourne music at the time. I remember being obsessed with game ripped soundtracks because so many games would cut out. Yeah. So that is the CST community, which is very cool. CST instead of OST, meaning complete soundtrack. Silent Hill 2 and 3 both have their complete soundtracks available, and it's just comprised of all the little ambient sounds and songs and basically any sequenced audio that's in the game that is not on the soundtrack, because the soundtrack only has cross-faded songs, you know? So there's a lot of cases where a lot of things that are in the game are not available on the soundtrack, and so you have to get the CST to get those. No, I never used FF Shrine. I started out on Winamp and a program called WinMX, which was basically like LimeWire. It was like a primitive version of LimeWire where you could download from like other people's 56K modems. You could download their music. It was like a very early, you know, peer-to-peer Wares type program. I remember asking my dad to download like a song off of Fall Out Boy's Fall Out Boy's From Under the Cork Tree album off of WinMX, and it took so fucking long because the person we got it from had a 56K that we were able to start the download, go do grocery shopping at a nearby store, come home, and it had just finished. It was insane. And that was pretty funny because my dad listened to the song. I'm pretty sure it was Dance Dance off that album. And he goes, you know what? I don't mind if you listen to this. Just don't make me listen to it because I think it's terrible. I remember he looked me right in the face and said that. I was like, hey, man, yeah, you don't have to listen to it. I just wanted it. Dance, as Ashen says. Now there's sites like Download Soundtracks sitting on cloud. Squid ROMs for CSTs came a long way. Yeah. Well, Silent Hill changed the game in terms of people actually, those soundtracks being very sought after. I remember a lot of people back then, the first time I ever looked up Silent Hill information online, people had downloaded like the little, basically if you put a PS2 disc into your PC, there was a lot of additional sounds and ambience and tracks that were like 15, 20 seconds long that you could download. And a lot of people were obsessed with doing that and sharing it with people because they weren't on the soundtrack. And this was like 2006, maybe, around that, in that area. So, and that's something really cool too. I talked about this when we made it to the hotel segment. So there's a guy named Fungo who's been uploading Silent Hill cutscenes since maybe 2006 on YouTube, okay? And he was just doing some data mining by putting the PS2 disc into his PC and just going through the file structure and seeing what was in there. And he actually found that they had fully recorded and voice acted Mary's first letter at the end of the game that she left with the nurse Rachel. They actually had fully voice acted that. And they decided at the last minute to omit it from the final release. It is not in the PS2 version. It's not in PC. It's not in Xbox. None of the officially released Silent Hill 2 versions have it, but it's on the PS2 disc if you want to listen to it. Very interesting. Yeah, see, my brother is a dumbass, and he used to go to websites like Kick-Ass Torrents and the Pirate Bay, but I would definitely not recommend doing those. I think it was around 2012 or 13 or so that if you were on those websites, I guarantee you if you downloaded anything that was even pseudo-modern, you were going to be getting a letter in the mail from your ISP saying, hey, we detected that you were on this website and downloaded this copyrighted material. Don't do it again, or you won't be able to use us as your ISP. I mean, if you still feel the need to do stuff like that, listen, I'm not going to judge you. Because when I was younger, there was software that was incredibly expensive, that there was no other way I would have access to it. Now, moving forward, anytime I did anything that was of a commercial merit, you know, either at my job or editing my own YouTube videos, I always purchased the software. As you guys know, I use Adobe Premiere. But when I was younger, there was literally no way that I would have been able to afford things. So I'm not going to I don't sit here and look down on people that pirate stuff. I don't lecture people that pirate stuff because we've all been there. I'm not going to lecture anybody about pirating shit ever. I'm just saying, you know, if you're going to go to those types of sites, be ready, because if you're in the United States, you are going to be getting a letter from your ISP. They've really cracked down on those. But yeah, my brother is a dumbass. And I let him move in with me one time. Big mistake. Because we had already tried it and we knew it wasn't going to work. But he had nowhere else to go. So I let him move in. And within a month, he had gone to the Pirate Bay and tried to download some brand fucking new Marvel movie that had just come out. And I got a letter in the mail that was like, you have one more chance. If you're caught downloading copyrighted material one more time, we're shutting off the internet. And this was a big deal because in my town at the time, it was a very small town, there were no other options. They were the only cable internet option. Everybody else was DSL. So I fucking jumped down his throat and I was like, I swear to God, if you get the cable internet shut off, I'm gonna... God. Can you not use a VPN to bypass this? I mean, technically you probably could. I'm not gonna go about recommending people do certain things if they want to pirate stuff. That's kind of where I draw the line in terms of what I would talk about. But, you know, I'm just saying, I'm sure there's methods out there, okay? I'm sure there's methods. If you really wanted to go about it. This one does not play very often, I don't feel like. Flower Crown of Poppy. It's the ending theme of Silent Hill 3, or the song that plays right after she says the whole thing about don't you think blondes have more fun? And then it fades to dark. Fades to black. Blackpool. Blackpool's Restaurant of the Year. Anyways, I'm going to blow my nose and let's play a video game. How about it, gamers? Isn't that what we're all here to do? To celebrate the happiness of video games. Isn't that what we're here to do? Dude, people have been commenting on the Silent Hill community needs to stop in a big way. All over again. Some of the remixes are a bit lackluster for me personally in GL. Heaven's Night mainly, like it's still good, but I prefer OG. Yeah, Heaven's Night has a weird like 80s, you know, guitar thing going on. It's not bad per se, but it's I don't know. It didn't wow me right away. Maybe I just need more time to listen to it. That probably is all that it is. I probably just need some additional time to listen to it is all. All right, let me blow my nose and then we'll get into the game. For real. For real this time. And you know what, guys? I might even break out the green screen. I think we're going ham tonight. How about that? All right, you guys want to see some ruined immersion? Let me show it to you right now. I'm sorry for ruining the immersion for a second, but it had to be done. All right, that should be some nice even lighting on the backsplash here. So let's go ahead and get this done. I'm just going to go ahead and... Okay, well, it's already got the chroma key on it, so that's good. I just need to put my ass down here and then get rid of the frame that I've got on it, which would be this. And there we go. Oh, I can see the fucking top right corner of the lighting is messed up over here. That should fix it. Damn, now this is taking it way the fuck back right here, dude. I haven't used settings like this in an eon. Damn, dude, look at that. It looks so clean. Like I never left. Now, of course, if I pull it all the way over, you would see that that's why you don't pull it all the way over. You just don't do it. You just leave a little bit of a gap right there, and hey, we're good to go. See? Easy. Now let's play. Soylent Hill 2. Boom. Oh, this takes me back, man. I missed using the green screen. It just took me a little bit to figure out the lighting. But I definitely miss using the thing. It brings me back big time. It's very immersive for horror games, too. I could actually stand to make my shit a little bit bigger. I just don't want to be in the way of stuff. I think we had just made it to Brookhaven again. Well, the biggest miss for me, Adipie, is the fact that the song Alone in the Town is not in the game. Alone in the Town is one of my all-time favorite tracks. Oh, sorry. Well, hey, look at that. I need to get that FPS counter off the screen. That's kind of distracting, actually. Because I don't really care about the FPS anymore. I've pretty much ironed out all the performance issues I was going to have. Let me turn that bullshit off. Interface. In-game. Yeah. In-game FPS counter off. Alright, cool. I'm not going to mess with that shit anymore. There's just no point. Damn, why is it so loud though? One that I sorely missed is what plays when you meet Eddie for the first time. Oh, that one's called Ordinary Vanity. That's actually in the game. That one's still in the game, actually. That's one of the ones that still is, but yeah, there's a lot that are missing. Clean. That looks better. In my opinion. Yeah, look at that immersion, dude. We have a lot of pistol ammo, holy shit. Yeah, it's a remix, but it's still in that part of the game, in that scene.
Let me know when you want to move on.
Let's go.
All right then. Come on.
Out of the fucking way.
We shouldn't have stayed here this long.
Hey, it's okay. We're almost there anyway.
Good. No more delays. I need to find Mary.
God, he sounds so fucking whiny here.
Let's hope you will.
Oh, that's funny. It has Heaven's Night written on the side. As if it's their property that somebody was going to throw out or some shit. So Dave said I would know when I'm supposed to use this small iron key that I found. I don't think it's a key item, is it? Yeah. A rusted key. It feels as if it does not belong here. Smells of blood. Yeah, the puking sounds in the original were like oddly convincing because the guy actually just fake vomited into a wine glass, and because he was so close to the mic. By the way, a lot of people don't know this. The original the original Silent Hill 2 was recorded in a studio with Neumann U87 AIs. That is a $3,600 microphone. That was like the top class vocal recording microphone in 2001, and it still is to this day. If you look at like a Disney booth or you look at like a Pixar booth, I guess they're kind of the same thing now. Did I get the note that was with the key? I believe so, yeah. What's up, by the way, Dave? You were already here, but yeah. What do you think of the green screen, dude? We're bringing it back. We are bringing this bitch back. I took a couple hours to sort out all the lighting issues a couple days ago, and I was like, hey, why not? I don't remember where it would have been. Yeah, I don't guess I would have gotten it then. What did it say? Oh, are you talking about the one? No, never mind. I was going to say, are you talking about the one where it's talking about like the bowling center? And the lane being jammed or whatever, but that wouldn't be it. Dude, I'm glad to see that you're enjoying this game too. I know for a long time you just kind of would, I know you like the original Silent Hill games, of course, but I just think it's really cool that so many more people are into it now and really enjoying this remake. I just really hope that, you know, Konami sees a large success. Of course, they're probably not going to see what they would want to see, because if we're being honest, Konami's corporate greed, they were probably hoping this would make $1 billion fucking dollars, which there's no way it would. But I just really, really hope. Oh yeah, I don't have my wood plank anymore. I'm gonna use the pipe. I just really hope that they're like, you know what, Bloober, this went over really well. Let's try another one. You know what I mean? That's all we can hope for. That's all we can hope for, really. Yeah, man. Well, what did the note say? 1 million in a week is pretty decent. It is.
James?
Okay. Bitch. This looks weird. This looks like something I should be able to open. Wow, we are so stocked up on ammo. Holy shit. Bum. Should I make the camera slightly larger, or is it an okay size?
Startled me.
You were standing right here. You were not startled. You're being hysterical, Maria. Now give us a kiss. I'm sorry, that was a joke. It was a badly executed joke. Oh, she should be dead. Yeah, we're on the other side now.
We're on the other side of that chasm. Some detour. But hey, at least we're here.
Here meaning where exactly?
Come on, you'll find out.
I mean, reading the description kind of tells me. Big on thought. Reading the description of this item kind of tells me. It feels as if it does not belong here. Smells of blood. So I feel like this has to be maybe something. No, it wouldn't be something for an ending, because you can get this on a first playthrough, but it's got to be something otherworld related, you would think.
More of those things.
Where? Must be on the other side of that, because I don't see shit. Yeah, see this cutscene and the other one that Bloober added. Oh wow, the hotkey actually works. Let's go, dude. But yeah, this and the Angela at night cutscene that they added are both the worst cutscenes in the game, like by far. Oh, Bloober. They just can't write. Poor Bloober team simply cannot write good dialogue.
That's it? A garden?
There's a bit more to it than that.
If you say so. I don't think I've been here before.
Come on, she's just around the corner.
She?
I've said for many, many years that's Bloober's biggest issue, is that they just simply can't write. I don't want to say that they can't. It's just that when they do write, it comes off as very stereotypical, campy, you know, you've heard it and read it a million times type dialogue. They're just not up to par where they need to be.
Kind of a local legend.
So in a sense, this remake was perfect for them because they didn't have to write anything.
Sentenced to die on an island out on the lake.
But the stuff that they did write, like this cutscene, did not go over very well. Most people say that these cutscenes are not great.
every night, he would sneak out, row across the lake, bringing her food and company. And every night, she would stand there, on the shore, holding a lit candle to help him find his way. But this one night, a terrible storm broke out, caught him out in the open, and it blew out the candle. Even in darkness, the man would not give up. He would not turn back. So he fought against the raging waters until finally the lake took him.
Yeah, like this is just... This whole cutscene could have easily been cut, and I think the game would be better because of it.
She kept coming out at night, kept lighting the candle to bring her beloved home, to lead him to shore. Not sure how much truth there is to it.
Yeah, Adipie, and so does being able to see Eddie's breath. Because he's seeing the giant meat locker everywhere. They spoil it that way too.
Patron of undying love.
So first time you meet Eddie, that's already spoiled for you.
She's not here.
What?
She's not here. And why would she be? I don't even remember this place. This was a mistake. I shouldn't have come here.
Hey. It's okay. There's plenty of other places to look. We can still...
Come on.
That cutscene just has no purpose. It's Maria going on a big long story about this statue, and then him just saying she's not here, they hear a sound, and they move on. It is completely unnecessary. The whole cutscene is unnecessary. It does not belong, it doesn't make sense. It's just not good.
Bruh.
Hey, I can finally hear it. Remember when I was spamming that in your stream one time? When you were trying to be like pseudo-serious playing Final Fantasy VII? And we were just spamming it? Dude, I've been watching...
It came from inside the theater.
I've been watching a ton of Caleb Hart play that game. Why does the soundtrack literally never get old, though? Literally never. Underneath the Rotting Pizza has got to be one of the best things that Uematsu's ever written. I always wonder what Eddie sees everywhere. Is it just dogs and the dog walker? Because Ito apparently said Eddie didn't even kill the guy and he was bluffing. No, Eddie sees the giant hunks of rotted meat everywhere. He sees the town as a giant meat locker that's freezing all the time. Exactly what you see when you run into him and you fight him, that's what he sees, because both him and James are experiencing each other's nightmares simultaneously. That's why that cutscene presents itself. That's why that fight presents itself the way that it does. Wait, I thought it was here. Oh yeah, it's this. You gotta look for the, as Enigma and other streamers have said, they replaced yellow paint with this toilet paper wrapping everywhere. If you see this stuff, it means climb. To their credit, they did something different than yellow paint, but yeah.
You okay?
Yeah. Maybe you better wait here.
Okay.
Yeah, so in the room that you find Eddie in original Silent Hill 2, if after the cutscene you go back in and you go to the room across from him, there's a bunch of football memorabilia in there. It's the only room in the apartments that has anything to do with football. The only area in the game that has anything to do with football. And it's right next to Eddie, so there's no coincidence there.
This is boring.
You didn't seem bored a minute ago. Screamed your head off, didn't you? You should have seen your face.
I told you.
Oh, Alone in the Town is here, but it's like you can barely fucking hear it. They looked into the void, and the void looked back. Coming this fall on ABC Family. Illuminati. Know what's going on in there. A freezing meat locker of a town sounds delicious. Yeah. That's why they have a subtle little thing in this game where every time you meet Eddie, you can see his breath, even when he's in a place where it makes no sense for you to be able to see his breath. Because it's not that cold. So it's a nice little thing. I think it's a little bit too on the nose, but I like it. I'm not going to complain. It's an interesting way to present it. This is fucking disgusting, though. Him just scooping his hands inside of a bucket and eating melted ice cream. Nasty. Nasty guy. This Eddie character. The hell was he thinking?
Eddie?
Nasty. Look at it. It's all over his hand. See the breath?
You're,
James.
James, you ignorant fuck. We met at the apartments.
Back at the apartment building.
yeah, I remember.
I see that you didn't make it out yet.
Yeah. I just didn't get around to it yet.
Well, at least you got your appetite back. Are you alone here, Eddie?
No.
Well,
That's probably just Laura messing around.
the little girl? Laura, is that her name?
That's what she said.
Like, he's almost being a little bit too evil here. Like, he's
You coming?
acting very defensive and just
Now
weird.
you want me to come with you?
Never mind.
It's fucking disgusting, dude. Why would you eat ice cream like that? You're in a movie theater. Shouldn't he be eating popcorn? I mean, there is popcorn on the floor. Maybe he was. But yeah. Toluca Farms, or Toluca Taste, strawberry ice cream. Bro, get a spoon.
Who is that girl, anyway?
I don't know. All I know is her name. I swear. Didn't you want to go after her?
Yeah, no, he is. Like, he's not happy that James kind of blew him off and did his own thing, which I get, but still very bizarre. No, that is absolutely not how the average American eats ice cream. The fucking, yeah, the laugh track after he says that, that would be so dumb. That would be an all new low for Silent Hill, to be honest with you. Yeah, in front of a Baskin Robbins employee. See, just look for the toilet paper and you can get through anywhere in this game. Look for something wrapped in toilet paper and you're good to go. There needs to be a mod to remove that. I'm not going to say I find it insulting. I just think it's hilarious. Wow, how's that not getting keyed out? I guess it really is a really good separation between green or yellow. Yeah, this is the best green screen setup I've ever had. No question. And all it took was for me to stop fucking whining and complaining and spend 20 minutes fixing it. I gotta sneeze. Any tips on choosing a YouTube channel name? No, I would just keep it consistent. The best thing you can do is make sure that your name is the same on all platforms so that people can have an easier time finding you if they want to. Just make sure your name's not too long. Adipie has a nice ring to it. So I would use that if I were you, but you don't have to listen to me. Do what you feel is best, but definitely make sure your name is consistent across all platforms. Any ammo? Oh, we're back here. Man, I wish I could hear Alone in the Town just a little bit louder.
Laura, stop! It's dangerous!
Oh, we were already in here. Let's just leave. Oh, what the fuck? My lighting got messed up. You see that corner?
Yeah, I tried to stop her, but
The hell
she
happened?
went that way. We can still catch her.
I didn't move anything, but I fixed it. Oh shit, I know what my issue is. I gotta turn my shadow off. I'm so stupid. Yeah, I don't need a shadow when I'm streaming like this. Yeah, my fucking border shadow was giving me weird stuff. We're good to go now. 2 immersion breaking, need to leave. The only thing is the channel is an alt and it's not my main, which is Adipie. Well, it's up to you. I mean, like I said, if you're gonna use that as an alt, I would make other accounts to align with it. Just so there's no confusion as to, you know, what you want your name to be everywhere. Or, you know, like my channels, it's like Stampede G streams. That's it. You know, it's very simple separation between the two. There's my edited content on one and there's the stream VODs on the other. That type of thing. Do you give any shits about Review Tech USA? I know that, yeah, he apparently has like been getting unhinged again, which what's new? Rich will never see this clip, and I'm not going to go in on another grown-ass man, but I definitely think he needs an extended break from the internet. I'm not going to armchair psychologist him and say that he needs therapy, but he definitely needs a very long extended break from the internet. The Review Tech USA cycle is swear that you're not going to interact with trolls anyway, get incredibly angry and upset, embarrass yourself on live stream, repeat ad nauseum until the end of time. So he has just got to take his own advice and stop fucking feeding the trolls every 2 seconds. Oh really? He deleted his whole YouTube channel? I didn't know that. Yeah, that's insane.
Look.
That's insane considering he has over 1 million subs on that channel. Even if it's not growing, that's just too much to just throw to the winds, you know? I would never be able to do that personally. I just want to check around real quick before we head in there. Hey, what's up, She? Look, we brought the green screen back. We're going all the way back to 2021, you know what I'm saying? We're going all the way back to 2021. We got the green screen, the old arm. Apparently 600 monthly in passive income gone just like that. Yeah. Like I would never trade that. That's so good actually. I just was talking about this last stream. I bought this green screen years ago. It's an Elgato. And it basically had, I mean, it literally collected dust. It had like half an inch of dust on it. So I cleaned it off and I was like, you know what? I'm going to spend 20 minutes so that I don't have to do this while I'm live and just make sure the lighting is perfect. And it didn't take very long. And here we are. So can't complain. There we go. All that running around for 4 handgun bullets. Yay. Love it. Love it. Yeah, I mean...
Come on, we gotta catch up to her.
I mean,
Yeah, I know. It's just, yeah.
a YouTube channel with 1 million subs, regardless of how active it is or whether or not you're growing, is just too much of an asset. Like, do you understand how...
Where did she go?
how difficult it is for the average person to achieve that? You're more likely to be a grand prize lottery winner than to become a YouTuber with 1 million subs. Like, that's still a very exclusive club of people that we're talking about. Maybe 5,000 to 10,000 people in the world have that. Due to repeated instances of keys getting misplaced, from this point forward, they are to be returned to the locker at the end of every shift. All staff are required to memorize the padlock combination and are not to disclose it to anyone but authorized personnel under any circumstances. In case of any problems, report to the head nurse in exam room 3. Look, I had to resort to getting McDonald's coffee because my cats knocked over my actual can of half caffeine. So I'm just out here being a typical consumer. But I did ask them for straws and they kind of looked at me funny. Listen, I'm not trying to stain my teeth, dude. The mixture of my gambling addictions and not having a way out of this town really makes lottery tempting. So the thing to remember is that the lottery is a big scam. If you do some research on lottery winners, it actually turns out, and I promise I'm not making this up, if you do some research on lottery winners, it turns out that a lot of them have direct ties to the CIA and are like incredibly off the grid people that have virtually no internet footprint. And it's just highly suspicious that that just so happens to be the case almost every time, you know? And most times when there's like a massive $1 billion plus jackpot, it's almost always won by a large group of people in California. And you just never hear from them again. What a shock. You never hear about them. You never hear any... Oh. Shit, I'm in the way of the... whatever. I wish I wasn't in the way of that, but whatever. But yeah, you pretty much just never hear from those people ever again, is what it comes down to, so... Interesting, to say the least. Hey, what's up, Puffin Cloud? It is a fucking scam, yes. It is specifically designed to trick people into thinking that their chances are good. And once you... well, it's a scam in more ways than even that. Like, of course, it tricks the quote-unquote average person into doing it. But at the same time, even if you win, if you take the lump sum, you get fucked immediately. Metaphorically, of course. If you win $1 million, for example... Yes, this is hard mode, Dave. If you win $1 million, for example, and you take the lump sum, taxes are going to immediately take like 50% of that. I'm not even kidding. You win $1 million, you take the lump sum, you're probably going to end up with like $460,000 at the most. Appreciate that, whoever that was. But yeah, you'll end up with like $460,000 at the most. So the only way to... and not only that, a lot of people don't consider how difficult their taxes are going to be to do the next year. You understand how insane it's going to be that you did your taxes regularly one year and then the very next year you all of a sudden have to account for $460,000 that you didn't have before. So you're going to be making another massive tax payment on that when tax season rolls around. Which, if you blow through all your money, well, you're going to be put on a hell of a payment plan.
Better stay on your guard.
That's why the majority of lottery winners go broke within a year. Because they make these exorbitant purchases that don't make them passive income. They just do things like, if the second were as high as the number of nurses, it'd still be one short, with 2 of them dead and 1 just a fraud. The third would chop the firewood in half. The first was singular. Ooh, shotgun shells. One of my viewers named Lariat Tubman or Yellow Slide said this the other day, but he said basically the whole lottery system is dependent on financial illiteracy. They're hoping that you don't understand how these things work and that they can take advantage of you. And in most cases, they can. Chances, yes. Here's the first 2 things. It is absolutely gambling. There's no question about it. Where's my on-screen chat, by the way? Why is it not on here? Should we do top right or top? Let's do top right. I like top right. I don't think I could ever spend that much in that short amount of time. But I also haven't ever had that much money to do so I would go crazy. Who knows? It's like gambling, the house only wins, or banking. Absolutely. The 2 things that you can do to maximize your chances of success if you are a lottery winner is 1, do not under any fucking circumstances take the lump sum. Always take the payments. Always. Take the payments. If you get incredibly lucky, you get a cheap ticket and you win a bunch of money, take the payments. Second, immediately use some of that money to hire a CPA, a certified personal accountant. You need to get yourself a tax attorney or a CPA, somebody who you can throw a bunch of money at to do your nightmare of a tax file that you're going to have to deal with in the next year. Hire somebody to take care of that for you. Otherwise, you're going to be hit with a massive bill that you weren't expecting. There's going to be a lot of shit going on. So hire somebody to help you with that immediately.
Laura, wait.
It's okay. We don't want to hurt you.
Those are the 2 things you should immediately do if you just so happen to win.
Why would she run from us?
I don't think she likes me very much.
But why?
I don't know.
Yeah, there's a payout option. Like you can take 1 a month or 2. So lump sum basically means you get all of your money at once. But the issue is that it's taxed all at once. Here's the other thing. Did you guys know that game show prizes also work in a very similar way? If you're in the US, Puffin, Dave, Byrne, Adipie, I don't know if you guys are all in the US. We have this very famous game show called The Price is Right. And every single episode just about, they're like, oh, you can win a new car. And then the person freaks out and they go crazy and they're like, oh my God, I can win a new car. That doesn't mean that when they win the car, they jump in the car, they drive off and they're the owner of it and no money gets exchanged at all. When you win a car on The Price is Right, you still have to pay the taxes on it. So if you win a $30,000 car, you have to pay a minimum of $3,000 for the taxes. And if you can't afford it, the car gets given back to the dealership and nobody wins it. 100% real. There was a story, yes, Adipie, there was a story of this lady named Allison Hayslip who...
Are you looking for something in these photos?
She was a host for the original G4 TV, and she actually was a double showcase winner on The Price is Right. So she won 2 massive sets of prizes, and she had to sell everything from the first showcase to pay for everything in the second one. So she ended up having to sell the car that she won to be able to keep all the rest of the prizes. That's how fucked up it is. And a lot of people don't realize that. They think, oh, you won a car. That means they just give you the car and it's over. You drive it home and you're the owner. Nope, not at all. Uncle Sam still has to get his cut, you know? Hmm. Okay, chop the firewood in half, so... There's 4 trees, so 2. It is a very good remake, Puffin. It really is. I love it. And I'm somebody who really thought that Bloober would mess this up. So I'm very, very happy to be wrong, I have to say. Well, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire is a bit different. It essentially works like the lottery. Like if you win the million, you're going to end up with like 460,000 when all the taxes are said and done. Yeah, I saw that they already announced a new game. I think that's pretty cool. Which, you know, a lot of people are like, damn, they're capitalizing on this attention. Hey, I don't blame them, dude. They're never going to have more eyes on them than right fucking now. So 4 nurses and 2 trees. Four, 2, 3. That can't be right. That's too simple.
It looks like there's a key in there. No combination, no.
We should look around.
No.
Might be written down somewhere.
Yeah, exactly. Like, take advantage. You will never have more eyes on your company than right the fuck now. So you need to take advantage now, if anything. If the second were as high as the number of nurses, it'd still be 1 short, with 2 of them dead and 1 just a fraud. The third would chop the firewood in half. The first was singular. Maybe when they say singular, they mean 1. The Medium and Layers of Fear were good games. Yeah, I didn't have much of a problem with them. I just felt like they were kind of mediocre. And, you know, Bloober has always been heavily inspired by Silent Hill games. I think that was blatantly obvious. 2 of them dead and 1 being a fraud. Yeah, it would almost have to be 162, right? No. Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Hello there. How you been?
Hey, what's up, Josh? How was your stream, man? Let me get you a shout out. Josh can't aim raid. Oh no, what happened over there? Boom. With the quickness, dude. With the quickness. So I'm taking it back to 2021 over here. Old green screen, old arm, all the old shit that we used to use. Solid just killed Abstract Daddy. Nice. That boss fight's fucking wild, dude. It is. Tried to aim. Pretty sure he shakes like a chihuahua. He shakes like a chihuahua on cocaine. Is that what you're trying to say? The first is singular. Chops the firewood in half, it said. I mean, that would almost have to be 2. We're on hard riddle difficulty, so I'm sat here trying to decipher this one fucking... Dude, I tried to aim on controller too. I'm terrible at it as well. Don't feel bad. I simply need a mouse and keyboard for these caveman ass hands to be able to aim halfway decently. 2 of them dead and 1 just a fraud. The third would chop the firewood in half. The first was singular. Yeah, I think the fraud still counts. That's what I'm thinking. So 4 would be the second number. 142. Hmm. 152. Okay.
Second floor?
Basement.
Of course.
Yeah, only the 2 dead ones count. That's why. All right, cool. Look at this, man. Look at Curry, man. So inspirational. I'm taking screenshots left and right because this game is just so beautiful. Look at that. I love just taking my time in this game too, you know? And we need that in America. Stamp, if you don't address chat as chat 17 times, speak incoherent gibberish, and ask 3 basic questions like where do you see yourself in 5 years
It feels so empty.
in the span of 20
The
seconds,
other places we've been.
my attention span will be taking me elsewhere. Oh no. You're threatening to leave, dude. You're threatening to leave. The water. Yeah, there's a couple parts where the effects are kind of bad, but it's kind of parts that they just expected you to brush right over and not really pay too much attention to. But this shit is gorgeous. I really love Maria's red. It's almost like frosted tips, kind of, the red tips. You could see it in the original, but it was very, very subtle. You pretty much had to like open up her model in like a high resolution viewer. Jesus. Thank you, Puffin. Appreciate that, man. We were actually just talking about lotteries being a scam just a bit ago, Wood. I was talking about how most lottery winners go broke within a year, and most game show winners have nothing but horror stories about having to pay for the prizes that they win. Because as soon as you win a prize, you're on the hook for the taxes, and you pretty much get fucked over financially just to try to get the prizes that you allegedly won, you know? It's also nice how Silent Hill seems to have no fucking proper day-night cycle. It just is what it wants to be. That's true. Wow, look at that soy pull that he just did. Good lord. Is she okay?
Hey, this one's open.
Oh.
Nope. Doesn't work.
See, look, dude, I'm doing like you now. Look how much pistol ammo I have. It said 69. I'm sorry. Average Ohio resident. Yeah, like you were talking about, every 2 seconds you have to say, chat, is this real? Or chat, are we cooked?
Think you could get it working? Might get the elevator running again.
I was at 150? Oh my god. Yeah, flick the switch 8 more times, James. Maybe it'll work. Oh, did he actually hit me? Bum, bum. You fucking... You ignoramus, you. Oh, there's... Oh, I thought that was another one. It's just Maria being a trifling ass. Thought. Yeah, I said it. No, this is hard, Adipie. Is this easy? Wow, this dude just wants to roast me. That's all it comes down to. Dude, I wish I wasn't in the way of that UI element telling me the heals, but whatever. It's so immersive, dude. Yeah, you see what I was talking about, Josh? If you hit them, like dead center on the kneecap, they take a knee immediately, even on hard. And so you can save your ammo that way. It usually just takes 1 or 2 bullets to get him. Yeah, the mannequins, yes, they can because they're the weakest enemies, technically. There we go. Yeah, mannequins are kind of designed to be a very easy enemy. The thought that they're actually trying to make chat a fourth person, a pronoun, I know that it bothers me so much, dude. And I watch so many streamers, I don't even realize they're saying it as often as they do. But every motherfucking 2 seconds, chat. Chat, can you believe that, chat? Okay, chat. Alright, chat, don't be this or don't be that, chat. It's like, please stop. Just, I'm asking you to please stop. As a man, I need you to stop.
Hey.
For real though, Josh, how are you liking the remake, man? I want to know.
Don't worry. I'll be right back.
Better.
I want to know your honest thoughts on it. Do you think that it is a joke? Do you think that it's a clown fiesta of multiple varieties? Or do you think that it is a goated with the sauce type game? Choose wisely. Chat, please. You see an AI generated image of like SpongeBob doing the worm at a political rally and you're like, chat, is this real? Or Shrek. Shrek at the Democratic National Convention. Chat, is this real? Oh my god, chat, this is crazy. Is this real? Are we cooked? No. It's not fucking real. Get over yourself. Hypothetical Twitch streamer that I just made up in my mind. What the? Oh my Lanta. Look at it. What are you doing? No. I counted the frames in that counterattack. I counted the frames. An NGL that sounded like having a super soaker level of liquid shooting out of you. What?
Is it over?
What are you talking about, dude? My biggest complaint so far is the combat when there's more than one enemy, especially towards the later half. I felt like I had to sprint in the jail. Overall, I'm liking it. I think they did a great job so far. Yeah. Combat is one of my biggest complaints as well.
Let's check out that elevator.
I also think that some of the music cues are excellent, but some of them kind of annoy me, like the lack of Alone in the Town. You can hear Alone in the Town, which is one of the most recognizable and famous tracks in the game, but it is so quiet, you can barely fucking hear it. It's like in the distance. You have to like break out the sonar fucking equipment to hear it, and that annoys me. I'm sorry, that was the part of the stream I didn't want you to hear. Oh yeah, we could already get into this spot before, but... Boom, boom. I think it's the second floor we need to get to. Yeah, so now as you can see, it's nighttime. Look at all those particles floating in the air, man. It's such a beautiful game, for real. Well, they should do like Resident Evil 2 Remake did, where they tell you, you know, you can do classic or modern soundtrack, you know? All the original soundtrack cues with basically no changes. It is UE5, yes. And the biggest issue with UE5 by far is traversal stutter. That is inherently kind of built into the engine, and it sucks that there's not much you can do about that. But yeah, traversal stutter in Unreal Engine 5 is virtually unfixable for right now, and it sucks. But I'm sure there's people much smarter than me, more familiar with that engine, that can mitigate it a little bit. They may not be able to eliminate it outright, but they can definitely reduce the stuttering. And I'll take that for now. It's like there's a strange auto lock on when dodging, but every enemy having Commando Pro has me. Yeah, I hate the lunging. That's the one thing that pisses me off. I hate the lunging so much in this game. Fucking one-man army, Commando Pro bullshit. Sleight of Hand Pro, Stopping Power Pro, and Steady Aim Pro were the best perks, by the way.
Maria?
Try hard, dude. I had intervention with FMJ. I definitely made a montage, and I would never let this see the light of day. In fact, I deleted it off of YouTube years ago, but I definitely made a sniping montage to a Red Jumpsuit Apparatus song.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
And I'm not ashamed of it. I was years ago. I wish it was still around so I could show you guys how terrible it was.
What's going on? Are you sure?
It's nothing. Probably just a hangover.
Those pills that she takes are the same ones you find in the sink later.
Maybe you should rest.
Yeah. Okay. So comfy.
I'm gonna go look for Laura. I'll be back as soon as I can.
James? I wanted to ask you. What if you can't find Mary? What will you do?
I haven't really thought about that.
Where's the emote? You have to capitalize, James.
Get back soon, okay?
Yes, we're going for the water bottle ending. I have to take some damage and stay at that damage for a while. And we've also been examining the knife a lot.
Where is that?
Oh yeah, the shotgun should be around here as well. Takes 4 bullets for the nurses. What the fuck? Did you see her chuck that pipe at 300 mph? That's one of my least favorite things in games is when they do that music cue where it's just like like, come on, dude. Fucking audio assault. The code's been reset to what we agreed on during yesterday's meeting in the doctor's lounge. Like I said, I don't want anyone writing it down on little pieces of paper for me to find. Be responsible, people. Where's my shy? Bitch lasagna. Oh my god, there's 2 of them. Cat absolutely cheeked up on a Thursday afternoon. Yeah, so I hope by watching my gameplay you can learn how it's supposed to be done. Just a little pro tip for you there, Joshua. That's typically how you want to handle multiple enemies in this game. There's an optimal strategy, and I just exemplified it for you, so you're welcome. That was pure luck, by the way. I just bullshat my way through that room. Her drawings. Yeah, I still have no idea what these mean. I'm assuming it probably leads to one of the endings. I'm 1337, dude. Elite Hacksaw. Fucking blue screen! Stand by, bitch! I'm sorry. as a very old video reference called Kreutz Rage in Halo 2. I'm happy they kept that weird cue in the cell with Maria. It's like a rusted bowstring or something. Oh yeah, that's I know what you mean. It's like the one single note that plays a lot. It's like a metal grinding sound. It's just like the Joker in Dark Knight, dude. Who's just like me, by the way. I just want to point that out before we move on to the next topic. Yeah, put me in Gotham. I'll have it solved in 15 seconds. I'll take Batman to the cleaners, dude. I will sit them both down and tell them how bullshit their little scuffle is. They'll see sense and stop. Give me a Mountain Dew. Give me a Mountain Dew, a Tap Out t-shirt, and some Walmart skinny jeans, and I'll have it solved in 15 seconds. Not even 50. I'll have it solved in 15 seconds, you know? That's all I need. Gyatman and Bratwoman. I'm calling the police on you. For legal purposes, that's simply a joke. But for saying such a thing, you probably should be arrested. Oh my god. I switched my mouse pad to just a standard QCK. And dude, it's so fucking bizarre because I was using a desk mat. So my keyboard hand was sitting on a mouse pad and now it's not. So like all the sweat is like pooling up on the top of my wood desk. It's kind of nasty, dude. My keyboard hand sweats for some reason. It's just all this pressure. I mean, I've got the official Wood is in here watching. And there's a lot of pressure right now. I'm being, you know, I'm under immense pressure to perform at the highest levels of gaming that have never before been seen. I've never experienced this before. What the? He stomped nothing. He stomped her in the nothing. Only have one question. Where is Harvey Dent? You know where he is? You know who he is? Whenever I see that part, I say, he's just like me. Judging your gameplay on paper, there will be a YouTube video in a week. Wow, I'm gonna have to apologize. I apologize for impersonating a real gamer. I didn't... You know what? I want to be the type of streamer that does things on stream where people are like, whoa, I didn't know you could videotape that. I had to press the button just so everybody knew it was a joke. Have you checked your butthole? Oh no, he's doing magic. See, my version of Joker would just be doing silly magic tricks all the time. Oh shit. Hell yeah. You know I keep that thing on me in 4K. Oh no, not Logan Paul. Is Logan Paul actually banned from Japan? Or is that just a meme? That he just refuses to go back there because he doesn't want to reopen old wounds? Bitch. Oh, fun fact, Josh, by the way, if you hear the bass drop out of the music while you're fighting an enemy, it means they're dead. So if you're wearing, I know you wear in-ears, so if you hear the bass disappear, that means the enemy's dead. You can stop slamming them, you know? You can stop tearing them a new one. Like, for example, let's find an enemy right now and I'll show you. Whoa, the frame rate. Okay, here we go. Well, there's no actual enemy ambience, so you can't tell here. What the? Did you see that lunge? You're so obnoxious about it, dude. As if you had a hand in creating the games. You can't hold a monopoly on truth. I don't even know what I'm talking about, dude. I'm just quoting random videos from like 2011. That's all I do. Remember how the other day in your stream I said something about shoop to whoop? Only an old man like me would reference an ancient meme like that. And I'd like to take the opportunity to formally apologize for bringing the collective IQ of your stream audience down a peg when I said such a thing. What is going on? They better not come up on me, dude. I have the chat logs. James Hansen is here and he has the chat logs. They brought in the girl today. Poor thing hasn't said a word. She just sits there, head in her hands, sobbing and quivering. I moved her to the corner bed. It seems to have calmed her down a bit. She even smiled at me, I think. Have you done the smashing your credit card on table meme? I've been seeing that recently for some reason. No. Is that where I show you guys all of the digits of my credit card, including the expiration date and the CVV security code, and then I proceed to smash it because I'm such a meme lord? Because I won't be doing that. I just wanted to know what it was. If I could say poop jokes to roaring, uproarious laughter all stream, I would keep that IQ deep C under level. See, the thing is, though, Josh, that I've noticed is, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, but the thing that I've noticed is, whenever you say something funny, you're like, I'm sorry, or that was really dumb, I'm sorry. Dude, you just gotta embrace the degeneracy sometimes. You're way funnier than you give yourself credit for. I be out here giggling on your channel. You don't have to apologize or roll. You don't have to roll a joke back, dude. How about you just roll into it? Somersault into that shit. See, my style of humor, it's very David Letterman. Yeah, right? Actually, if you want to know the truth, my style of humor is very Conan O'Brien. I grew up almost every day of my damn life, my parents watching Conan O'Brien, so, because they've loved him since he was a writer for The Simpsons. In fact, some of the best Simpsons episodes ever were primarily written by him, like the monorail episode. I swear that scene reminds me of the first Matrix movie when the agents are like, they're in the walls, or the SWAT team or whatever. Yeah, no problem, man. I speak two languages fluently. Facts and logic. I don't even speak English fluently, but those two languages I speak, so. And I think one of the worst things you can do to somebody is bullshit them or artificially gas them up. So I think it's important to tell the truth. That's why people, like my family, generally doesn't like it if they come to me and say, what do you think about this? Because if I don't like it, I will genuinely tell them I think it's really bad. And I'm like, I'm sorry, but that's just, you asked me. You wanted an opinion, you're getting one. Okay? Why won't they help me? Why do they keep me in here with him? There's a poet called Edgar Allan Poe. We based a CD off of him. That's the purple bulky in the Joseph memo. Yeah, it's like a situation where if I came to somebody genuinely not knowing if something was making me look like an asshole, I would want you to tell me. Whoop. Oh Almost had myself a little silly Billy moment right there. We almost had ourselves a silly boy Jamie moment. Bum, bum. Doctor's Lounge. Oh, hey, yeah, we're back on the first floor. Grab a bowl of cereal and banana real quick and reflect on how real you are. Oh. This is getting steamy out here, dude. There's so much pressure. Let's see. Question mark. I don't have another key yet, but I think we're gonna come up on one soon. Yeah, I mean, I have this, but... Oh, I'm supposed to combine this with something. I guess it must be something that we find, of course, but I just don't know where it would be. Bum, bum. Man, that Heaven's Night remix is like really stuck in my head. In a good way, though. I love it. By the way, I love that sub badge. Puffin Cloud, the standard Silent Hill radio sub badge. That's one of my favorite ones, is the base one. You could have used your Prime anywhere on Twitch.television, and you chose to use it here, and I appreciate that. Seriously, that does mean a lot. Now, let's see. Where TF do I need to go? Because I really can't get anywhere. Oh, it looked like he had an exclamation point marked on the map here. Why? Oh, maybe because it got blocked off when that thing collapsed. Anyways, back down the elevator we go. Oh yeah, let's go ahead and save as well. I really hope they're cooking up like a super solid performance patch. That would be nice. I would have to assume that they are. Just one would be nice, because, you know, I'm okay to play the game as it is. It doesn't bother me anymore, but it sure would be nice if we could just get like a 10 to 15% improvement in performance. That would be very, very nice, actually. I don't think I unlocked this one yet. Yeah, I'll have to come over this way and unlock this, just to make life easier. For traversal purposes. It's like whenever RE4 Remake came out. My performance in that wasn't the best, and then the issue now is that I genuinely wanted to speedrun that game for a while. Like, as you guys remember, I was doing like serious practice for hours on end, and then they ended up patching it, gave us much better performance, and then they took away the sniper clipping, which was like the main crux of the speedrun strats at the time. So I was like, okay, so I have to play on an unoptimized version of the game if I want to speedrun it correctly, and that just annoyed me, so I didn't bother with it. This is PC. Yep, playing with good old mouse and keyboard. See, I just love being able to whip the camera around. And I just can't aim properly on a controller. I used to be able to back in my Halo fiending days. Whenever Halo 3 was like the only thing that I ever played, ever. I can aim very well on a controller, but it's been many, many years since then. I'm a mouse and keyboard aficionado now. I haven't been to C1 or C2. Actually, I haven't been many places down this hallway, period. Oh, Maria's in here. I don't want to check on her again for story reasons. I want to make sure I don't get the Maria ending. But I've heard that the PlayStation version is a little bit softer, like a little bit blurrier, but it's very smooth compared to this. They just had to use lower settings because the PS3 graphics card is equivalent to like an RTX 2070 Super. And I'm on a 3070, so, you know, of course they had to make a little bit of sacrifices performance-wise, but that's just how it's got to be. You just can't beat the performance limitations and stuff. Can you guys believe the PS5 is almost 4 years old? I remember all the drama about just none of my friends being able to get a hold of them. And now the PS4 Pro is like not sold out anywhere because nobody wants that shit. After they did this whole disk drive debacle, nobody wants it. There we go. Unlock that so I can easily get back here later. I love this shot. Sorry for that being so loud. This game just has so many great shots that are worth a screenshot. I think I found the memo, actually. I have not checked that door next to the restroom. I was not in the director's office yet. I know that for a fact. If I was only in there for a couple seconds. Because it's right here. Yeah, I don't think I was in here at all. Initial symptoms: sudden outbursts of aggression, visual and auditory hallucinations. Current diagnosis: what did I miss? Recommendations: continue with the current therapy. Water has a calming effect. It used to. These are new, are they not? Delusions persist. Bathing required to be carried out in the... oh yeah, because this tells you where the 3 wristbands are, right? If I remember right. Yeah, that's why he's marking these on the map. Can't be left alone. Move to L1 for closer monitoring. Yep. Yeah, so treatment room, L1, and then the last one. I swear this sounds like Jigsaw. Yes, there are. Well, I don't know if it's for doing harder difficulties, but there's some cool things that you can only find on New Game Plus. Like Dave was telling me, and it's very true, you can actually unlock like 5 endings in one playthrough after you beat the game once. You can do like Dog, Rebirth, one of the new ones. Yeah. You can do a lot of the endings in one playthrough if you just save in the right spots. This is probably going to be a very similar puzzle on hard, I would imagine, just oriented in a slightly different way. I don't know why it doesn't capture my mouse cursor. Everybody else's stream that I see it does. Maybe I need to... oh, capture cursor. Well, I'm a dumb fuck. And there it is. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. Look at that little knife. You guys haven't been able to see the little butcher knife. Not that anybody in here doesn't know that it's in the game, but yeah, that's annoying. All I had to do was enable capture cursor. What a fucking idiota streamer I am, dude. Reminds me of that one guy that didn't know how to stream. Who was me, by the way. See what I did there? That's some circular logic. That's some circular logic going on. Men's locker room. We're gonna find lots of condoms and Playboy magazines. Oh, or nothing because the door's locked. What the? That looks awful. Okay, it like loaded in the high resolution version. What the fuck, Bloober? That's going in the video? What video? Are you making a montage of lowest moments in a man's career? C1's got a question mark. I would not know for sure, Puffin. I haven't discovered like all the secret areas yet, but it's possible. I just don't know for sure yet. I only got one ending, and it's like, in the original game, it was like the standard ending that everybody got. Patient interview transcript was conducted with in response to incident number 071. I remember lying in water empty, and then I felt him stare. He was close, very close. I had to get out, had to get away, but he followed. He kept staring, so I made him stop. Now I'm empty again. Can we go back to the pool? Illuminati. A true gamer. Silent Hill 2 remake, a retrospective. Am I a true gamer? No, I don't throw nearly enough tantrums on Twitter to be considered a true gamer. You have to average at least 2 tantrums a week to be considered a real one nowadays. I spend my time doing things like walking, streaming, working. So I don't usually have the time for all that. You know how it is? Just a busy man like me. A little busybody. Busy bee, as they say. What the? Talking about rage content. Oh yeah, like Maximilian Dude's Boss Rage series, or like just any rage content where somebody was obviously, you know, putting it up on for the camera. Just being as obnoxious and fake angry as they possibly can be. Yeah, the whole, well no, the touch grass thing is like, it's so played out. I'll tell you guys the dumbest idea I ever had for the stream was that I was going to use Marilyn Manson's cover of Depeche Mode's Personal Jesus. You know, where it's like, dun na 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 na, reach out and touch faith. Like that. I was going to use that, except I was going to sing over it. And I was going to say, reach out and touch grass. And I was going to like sing my fucking heart out that part, you know? Like I was going to record it with reckless abandon, trying harder than I ever had before. And then it was just going to cut to the song playing, but I could never get it right. It was so stupid. And I just decided to drop it because I was like, first of all, I could probably get my VOD muted. And second of all, it's not that funny that I need to be putting in like an hour of effort to set up such a stupid fucking redeem. We have our redeems, or we have our sound effects, and that's all we need.
Oh my fucking lord! Oh my fucking lord, guys! Seriously.
Or
Look at this!
some 9 Inch Nails song, Terrible Lies or something. Okay, what the hell am I supposed to be doing? I think I'm supposed to be going to the pool room. We haven't been in the shower room yet. I'm pretty sure this does open. Yeah. Okay, I did not mean to use that shell, but I'll take it. Overkill. Oh, you piece of... Oh, buddy boy. McGillicuddy Johnston. Oh, my Lanta. Oh, my Lanta. Nausea, heartburn, and indigestion relief. Fuck, I need to stop healing so often. I need to just take my punishment. Dude, Puffin, I miss like the wave of zombie games in the late 2000s. Remember when Walking Dead was really hitting? And just everybody and their fucking brother was making a zombie apocalypse game? Those were good times. I think I need to go to that other staircase is what I need to do. Yeah, not the main staircase because it only gets me to the main 3 floors. Like remember, you know, there was Dead Nation. Sony had that exclusive game called Dead Nation on PS3, and then there was, of course, Last of Us 1 was considered one. There was like the Walking Dead Telltale games, like they were everywhere in the late 2000s, early 2010s. In fact, the Telltale games Walking Dead was like one of the first story-based games that I remember really popping off on Twitch. Before that, it was all like WoW streamers, League of Legends streamers, and Zelda speedrunners that were really dominating the platform. Oh, that's just a shortcut. Yeah, you know, I've actually never played those, but the one that I did play was Life is Strange, which was obviously heavily inspired by the Telltale style, you know, with the whole branching paths and decisions and everything. Life is Strange is great. It's a fucking excellent game, for real. I would agree. Yeah, in certain aspects, for sure. I think that, I think Last of Us 2 really rubbed a lot of people the wrong way, including me. But for the most part, yeah, it's a very well done game. The Walking Dead, I mean. Oh, yeah, one of these is in the X-ray room, I just remembered. But we need to get the, I'm not even gonna mess with all that. We're just gonna... Bro, she's comboing me. Oh, God, I'm dead. No, I'm not. Jimmy James's last stand. Holy shit. Just one health drink. So that I'm still in red. Jimmy James's last stand. That would be the rooftop key, which I do not have yet. Yeah, I think, you know, it's funny just watching the landscape of things change over time. Like nowadays, the formula for success on Twitch is pretty much either be the funniest dude in the fucking universe, clout chase a large streamer, like just know a large streamer, appear on stream and have a funny clip that happens one time, and that can pretty much like make your career. Anyway, observation notes. Patient number 90, day 1. Patient transferred for observation. Malnourished, shallow breathing, avoids eye contact, agitated in presence of staff, frantic at the notion of touch. Day 2. Patient refuses solid food, nasogastric force feeding required. Serotonin antagonists administered to reduce nausea and vomiting. Day 3. Patient restrained for bathing and feeding. Prepare the treatment room accordingly. Progressing malnourishment. Oxygen deficiency. Self-injury suspected. Could not confirm. Day 4. Something is very wrong. Wait, does that tell me the... What did he just mark? Dude, I hate this red filter on this fucking menu so much. When you're low HP. I don't know if they're just desperately trying to notify you that you're still low, but I hate that shit. You weren't even there. Oh yeah, hydrotherapy room. Does not open. Love it. Oh yeah, here's Laura.
Hey, are you okay?
Go away!
Don't be afraid, I just want to talk.
Armed with a shotgun and a pistol, I am here to talk. You know how we do. Yeah, I don't remember how we get the combination here. I feel like I just found a memo that straight up told me. Oh, yes, absolutely. I will definitely be revisiting Evil Within 1. We made it to like chapter 10 on an Akumu playthrough and I just couldn't do it anymore. But recently I've been watching Distortion do it and it made me want to do it again. He's just such an entertaining streamer, man. He makes everything fun. Wait, why is that one missing? What the fuck? That one note that we just got is literally missing. Yeah, this one. I guess he just doesn't jot it down or something. Oh, okay. Inner ward. Sometimes you just gotta vandalize. Yeah, some notes he just straight up doesn't pick up because that one stays in the typewriter anyway, so why would he pick it up? Dr. Andrews, we delivered the radiographs you requested. However, it looks like the file was incomplete as one of the pictures was nowhere to be found. We will send somebody as soon as we locate it. Let me know if you need anything else. Okay. Well, we've got the 1F inner ward key, so let's head that way. Oh yeah. Just doing this for no particular reason. You know how it is. Sometimes we just click on things. Alright, let's head to the inner ward. I swear the game just runs at a generally lower frame rate when you're low HP. I can't prove it, but it definitely feels like that's the case. Alright, inner ward. So we just need to go across the way. Like this way. And we're just going to go to the stairs. I love this sound. This is one of my favorite sounds from the original game too. What the? Why did she even get back up? That was so weird. Definitely they are stingier with shotgun shells, I've noticed. Turning off the vignetting. Yeah, I probably... let me go ahead and do that. I bet it's in accessibility or something. Yeah, splatter vignette. Oh, low health vignette. Yeah, fuck that. Get that shit out of here. Oh, so much nicer. I mean, I can tell when I'm low HP because of how he's walking. I don't need the fucking indicator. We got it down to a science. Before we do this, I'm just going to save really quick. It's not save scumming per se, it's just safety, you know? I don't think they penalize us too much. There's a door in that area that's open now. You mean in the hallway near the elevator? Or just right here? Like this? Oh, this... No, this was open. Do you mean over this way? Oh, this? Yeah, this definitely wasn't open before. God, that actually surprised me. Holy shit. How do these little fuckers hide so well, dude? At least she was there. Yeah, that shot was sick, dude. Yeah, dude, you saw me playing on controller. It was ugly. It was not the gamer that I want to be. It doesn't look like there's anything else of note in here, but... Yeah, mouse and keyboard definitely is how I need to play any game that involves frequent shooting. I need to be on mouse and keyboard. That's just the beginning and end of it. I can't be out here trying to make it work on an analog stick. By the way, did you guys know that the term analog stick is actually copyrighted for Sony? So Microsoft actually can't use the term analog stick. That's why for all of their games, they have to say the left stick or the right stick. They genuinely can't use the term analog stick. Play Halo 2. What do I think of UE5? No, I was a little bit too young for Halo 2. I really fell in love with Halo 3 though. Halo 3 was like the only video game I played with any regularity for like a whole ass year as a kid. And then when I got into Call of Duty 4, that changed a little bit, but yeah, Halo 3 was my shit. I was a little bit too young to be into Halo 2. Oh yeah, dude, Halo 2 is arguably one of the most important console shooter. It is probably the most important console shooter ever because it legitimized console FPS games in the eyes of a lot of people. Because before that, it was like, oh, Counter-Strike is the real hardcore competitive shooting game on PC. And, you know, Halo 2 became a massive competitive success. And it proved that, you know, the formula could work on console. Another incident with 0050. He got out of the pool and made a break for the garden, cutting himself wide open in the process. Thank God I was still there. He was completely manic, screaming. Had the orderlies hold him down, barely managed to stitch him up. He's back in his room for now, sedated. Spoke about an island in a place of care, by the way. Yeah, apparently, I actually have enjoyed watching some Halo Infinite competitive. I mean, you guys may not believe me when I say that, but it's actually a really fun game to watch, like, high-level matches of. Halo Infinite looks like a solid game. It unfortunately isn't doing very well, but it is a solid game overall. God, this rain is so bad, dude. It didn't sell nearly as much as 343 wanted it to, but I think it's a cool game. What the... Why would they put an enemy in here, dude? Oh my god. Such close proximity. What's this? I found it. I would bet a quintillion $dues. I fucking knew it. White Claudia. Well, it sucks because I already don't have one of the things I need for this, but... Hey, that's the drug that they were giving people in SH1. White Claudia. Oh my Lanta. I'm getting out of here. Oh my god, dude. They're gonna commando pro my ass. Why did it take so many hits? Alright, I'm going cheap. Listen, I completed the game. I'm entitled to use this. Oh, not when I fucking miss. Alright. I can see ammo sitting right there. It's annoying that I can't take it. Maybe I can if I just... No. Of course not. This is where I initially jumped out, but aren't I supposed to be able to get into the pool room from here? Yeah, it's fucking annoying when they put ammo like that just out of reach. Maybe I can just go in this door that for some reason I didn't go in. Yeah, it's literally right here. I'm so dumb. Yeah, the chainsaw's sick. I like it. Fucking nothing over here. Why? Little cockroaches. Nope. Whoa, God, dude. What the hell was that sound that I just made? I can't even tell you guys what that sound was that I just made, but that definitely caught me off guard. These fucking mannequins, dude. Grow a spine and stop hiding from me already, dude. Very deep, burly man. As is the standard here. I don't know why you would expect anything different. I always speak like that. Don't you know? Dude, the really cringy thing that people used to do is they would do a vocal fry to make their voice sound deeper. You get a... You basically do this to try to make your voice sound deeper at all times. I used to do that when I was like 14. Because I didn't want people on Counter-Strike Source to think that I was a squeaker. The case bears a disturbing similarity to a situation that took place in the facility a few years back. The patient was admitted on a court order, but with the consent of his remaining family. His condition appeared to be improving for the first few weeks. The administered medications paired with individual sessions with a psychologist and art therapy alleviated his avolition, anhedonia, and social withdrawal. There was no reason for concern. They didn't even know anything was wrong until the night guard reported one of his keys was missing. When they found him, it was already too late. I do that all the time, but I'm like, cool. Yeah, I'm different. Oh, okay. Whoa, what? I guess it makes sense, but yeah. Yeah, Josh goes around wearing the shirt that says, "You laugh at me because I'm different. I laugh at you because you're all the same." And I respect the fuck out of that, honestly. Truer words never spoken. Okay, we've got the keypad combo. I need more coffee, ladies and gents. The more aggressively you bite the straw, the quicker it goes into your bloodstream. I mean, that's science, guys. That's just straight science. Oh, shit. Wait, what? Oh, okay. I don't know why I was doing it the opposite way. Start where the pen stroke started, you dumb fuck. Talking to myself, by the way. They feed me oh, hey, this is the one that you read as I was eating Wendy's spicy nuggets a couple days ago. Hey, it's the radiograph. Moldy radiograph. So how do I clean this again? I feel like there was a way to clean the radiograph. It's like, you have to go to the kitchen and find something, if I remember right, to clean it off. With my oh my god. You know, Dave, you might just be right. In these trying times, and I am experienced with sucking things dry. Jesus, why would I say that? Well, you see, what had happened was, I'm talking about coffee. God, YOLO is never gonna let me hear the end of that one. He's gonna somehow find that clip and he's just gonna hold it over my head forever. Let's see. Where is the kitchen area? Is it on the first floor? I think it is. Yeah, I never even fucking went there, even though I had access to it. It's my own stupidity. Oh my god. Oh my god. We didn't even go where we needed to go, chat. Chat, is this real? And in the event that it is in fact real, are we cooked? Chat, is this just real life or is this just fantasy caught in a landslide, no escape from reality? Because I think it is. Dude, so for some reason opening the map like flashbangs me sometimes. Like my eyes just throb when I open it. That's a good sign. My eyes definitely aren't shutting down live and in person. You guys ever just wake up and you have the weirdest, most random song stuck in your head? Earlier I woke up and I had Painkiller from Judas Priest in my head, and I legit haven't heard that song since I first heard it on Rock Band fucking 2. No idea, but it's been stuck in my head big time ever since I woke up. It's so fucking bizarre. God, Rock Band 2 is the greatest rhythm game ever made, though. Not to steer my own damn self onto a tangent, but Rock Band 2 is legit like the best rhythm game ever made, in my opinion. It was just perfect. Yeah, the on-disc set list was excellent. Yeah, this is what I need to clean the radiograph. It literally just says mold remover. Dude, imagine James running at you with this thing. That'd actually be scary as fuck. Oh my god, dude. Yep. What the? Oh, I thought it was an invisible enemy. The ramblings of a caffeinated madman. Let's see. Dude, can I turn off this red filter shit? This is so annoying. Whoa, look at that. Look at that dithering we got going on. Would you eat a steak tartare if it came out of this kitchen? Because I wouldn't. It's in the walls, deep inside. The mold remover gets rid of it for a while, but then the thing reappears in the exact same spots. We need to get in there, break it all down if we have to, and root it out. Yeah, Rock Band 2 was also the game that got me into drumming. Like, I knew virtually nothing about drumming before that game came out, and for Christmas one year, my dad got me this mod kit, which was called the Goodwood mods, and it basically replaced your stock dog shit Rock Band drums with these really nice mesh heads that were actually sensitive, and they fucking registered all of your hits correctly. And I got a pedal called the Destroyer pedal, which I still own to this day, by the way, which was a much nicer, like, upgraded third-party pedal that used an alarm system. Like, it had a magnetic, basically, you know those window alarms where if somebody opens your window, it can trigger, like, a, what's that company? God, what's the name of the Brinks? It's like the Brinks home security system or whatever. It used that. Basically, somebody used a drill press and they drilled one part of the magnet onto the side of a pedal, and then the other part where it actually completed the circuit was on the side of the pedal. And so what that did is it essentially gave you a pedal that felt like a real drum bass pedal that you could connect to your Rock Band kit. So I had the Goodwood mods with the Destroyer pedal, and it was fucking awesome. I played hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of hours of drums on that shit. Still to this day, that's my favorite game to play Rock Band drums. I don't think they ever replicated how perfect that one was. Okay, so restroom and storage, and then we'll be ready to go back up. Shotty shells. Okay, I think we've basically checked. Oh yeah, I can unlock. So finally I can fucking unlock this door here. And this essentially opens up everything on the first floor. So apparently on PC, there is a easy way to like clip through walls and shit. You just have to set your FPS to 2. Literally 2 frames a second. It's PC gaming as fuck and really stupid. But yeah, apparently if you set your FPS to 2, you can like clip directly through walls. So I guess the optimal speedrun routing would be to just play the game as a fucking PowerPoint presentation and just clip through everything. Trying to buy Fatal Frame 2 and 3 off some Craigslist guy. Dude, I don't trust Facebook Marketplace or Craigslist. Good luck, but I don't trust that shit. But well, come on in, sick boy. Yeah, we need the 3rd floor. Well, just because I've had some weird experiences in the past. Like, I tried to buy this CRT TV off of a lady, and she like asked me to go to her house. She like outright refused to meet me in a public place, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like that, it's just, there's weird people on there, man. And I'm in the South, so there's like very backwoods people that like just refuse to leave their house, and they want you to like drive on some dirt road, some dirt back road to pick up something. I'm like, nah, you can fucking miss me with that. I'm not coming within a literal country mile of that bullshit. If you can't meet me in a public place, there's no transaction. Yeah, it's gonna turn into RE7 in real life, dude. You do, Wood, you do. And like, there's a lot of drug addicts on there. Like, you see that they've just clearly stolen shit from Walmart and they're trying to upcharge you on it. It's very, very disturbing. Like, you can see the fucking security sticker still hanging on these like Walmart branded burner covers that they've stolen, and they're trying to upcharge you on it. Like, what the fuck? Okay. Wait, is there another one? Yeah. Okay, so now we have all the ones that we need. Well, this one clearly goes here. Oh, this one's like free floating. Damn, there's like not even a marker for where these go. Unless I've covered it somehow. Oh, I have to use the, I see, I have to use the marks on the pages themselves. Yeah, like that. No, I mean, they have to connect here. At least one of them does. Yeah, it's not that one. It's got to be this one. This can't be right. Wait, don't I need to turn this on? Yeah, I thought I had to like restore power in this room before this would work. Isn't the power still off? I mean, those two have to be right. You got all the power you need? Hmm. You can kind of tell by the way that they cover each other. Yeah, this can't be right. Like, I have to turn this on to find that out, right? No, it looks like the power is still on. No? Okay. I just got to get at least one of these numbers to appear then. I'm just going to start checking every conceivable grid. Wonder what OD will be like, the Kojima horror game. Yeah, I'm really curious too. Because we've been waiting on him to make a horror game for many, many years. Obviously, since the whole Silent Hills debacle happened. So it would definitely be nice to get more info about it, you know? Wait, I just thought about something. Oh. I was gonna say, like, what if I move the flashlight? Well, aren't those markings supposed to give me the numbers? What the? Okay, so I think this is going to be connected here. I mean, it almost has to go by those scratches. But I just don't see how they actually connect. Like, these look like they connect a little bit, but not fully. I know, yeah. I remember when that shit released. Wasn't it like a PlayStation Experience event where they actually dropped that? Well, I mean, just think about it logistically. So there's two sets of scratches on this one, but only one. Both of these have two. This looks like it goes here. Honestly. Okay, there we go. Oh. 477.12. That was annoying, but okay. What? It can't be 77. It's got to be 11. 4. $11, $12. What? Oh, 437.12. What the fuck? Whatever. Yeah, first try. That was a little bit tougher than normal, but not super bad. On normal, they had all of the markings indicated with like an actual marker on the screen. So it was way more obvious. Our marker on the wall. All right, there's our second bracelet. And the last one we need is gotten in the pool area, I believe. No, I think it might be the rooftop, actually. Yeah, filthy bracelet. Oh yeah, I can combine these two. But I don't need that until I think we're in the nightmare version of the hospital. For a special time, a special place. Is this one of the endings? Let me save and then I'll use the white Claudia. That's got to be one of the endings. Oh shit. We finally get to see some new content. Oh. I guess you have to use it at the right spot. Well, nothing a little save scumming can't fix. You know what I'm saying? Well, I mean, it says a special time, a special place. So yeah, it would almost have to be the hotel. Okay, so we have 2 out of the 3 bracelets now. I know the first one is in the pool area, but I have to drain it. Unless the medical tube. No, because that's supposed to be for reaching into the shower drain. Yeah, we got to go to the shower area to do that. Which I think that's on the first floor. It is. Yeah, it's in the shower room. Man, I am still not used to the layout of this game. I still have to rely on the map way too much. Yeah, there's a lot of big open areas to explore for sure. Yeah, that's not it. You straight up just need a key for that. I thought it was out here somewhere. How did I not find it already? Skill issue? True. Oh, what's up, Bevel? Sorry, man. You have a very similar color to Adipie and Puffin Cloud, so I thought you guys were the same. How you been, man? I know you were here just a couple days ago, but yeah. Oh, I didn't go through here, I don't think. Everything is a skill issue. Everything in the history of mankind is a skill issue. We all know this to be true. No, I was already in here. I just didn't go through the wall. Yeah, man, I'm doing good as well. I'm just trying to find this fucking, this key for this pool pump area. I could have sworn for some reason that it was in the garden. I don't know why I thought that. It was down a drain. Well, yeah, I mean, I have the medical tube with the bent. And I thought I was already in that room, like I examined it, but for some reason... Oh, drain. Okay, yeah, I'm stupid. It was literally in this room. The one that I was fucking standing in. Yes. So dumb, dude. That was a skill issue. And I'll freely admit it was a skill issue. I never said that it wasn't. Who said that I said that it wasn't? Because I didn't. I help? Let's go. Drain this fucking disgusting pool. Alright, so we officially have all these. Let's head back to the second floor. Yeah, the underground prison was one of my least favorite areas in the game, I will say that. Like, easily, it was one of my least favorite. It dragged on for way too long, you know? In my opinion. Alright, now let's see how different this puzzle is. On hard. Probably not that different. I mean, it can't really be that different. Oh yeah, I forgot you have to rotate these to make a number. There we go. Yeah, I really didn't like the labyrinth section that much either. I agree with you there. They feel like even more of a slog than the original game had a tendency to. Okay. Alright, we got our key piece. We got to rearrange the photograph. Oh, I think I need to move everything over one. Yeah, I do. Like, this does need to be here. There we go. Alright, and then he makes the markings. Yeah, labyrinth as in the section where you fight Abstract Daddy, and you're basically, James is like drawing out the map as he goes. That section. Okay. So the number this time, 924571. So 92. And then 45. Male and bullseye. And then 7-1. Rooftop. Their images became blurry, melting together. I could no longer tell. Not sure if I can do it, but maybe you can. This will take you to where you need to be, though probably not the way you want to. Yeah, it's after the prison. Like basically the famous area in the original game where you talk to Maria from behind the prison cell bars. That's the main thing that we're talking about here. That whole area is considered the labyrinth as one collective area. Oh, it's this one. Wait, is there not a staircase to the rooftop here? Oh yeah, it's over this way. No, yeah. You mean you haven't finished the original game? That's what we were mainly talking about, was the original. Just spoil a 20-year-old story. I think there's like one box of ammo here is all. Yeah. But it's shotgun shells. Most of the shotgun shell pickups on hard have been 1 or 2 at the most, which I appreciate. You know, you never want to make that shit too easy. Otherwise, what's the point? We read this the first time, so I won't read it again. It's funny how fast he literally fucking teleports up here. Teleports behind you, nothing personnel, kid. Oh yeah, the core memory is the fence, right? I didn't get the core memory. I'm sure there's a special ending if you get all of them, but I've already missed a ton, so I'm not worried about that. Alright, so I believe with that we are officially in the Otherworld Hospital. Do you think they represent anything? Yeah, I mean, it just is like an homage to the original game. Unless they're trying to go with the angle that like James has done this multiple times. I saw that as a theory that people were presenting, and it's actually not a terrible idea. Basically, what they're getting at is like he has gone through this cycle a lot of times, and the remake is one of the cycles, and the original game was one of the other cycles. Because that's been a theory for a long time, that he's stuck in some kind of infinite loop, you know? It's not a bad theory. So maybe he's experiencing a little bit of deja vu from the original games. I know there's a core memory in here for the turn the numbers. Yeah, you see the dead bodies, and you also see that they're like leaving behind notes to try to help you. It's almost like he made it to the end of his life on one of his attempts, you know? And left behind some advice for whatever version of him attempted it next. Yeah, old maps where we don't know who marked it. Maybe it was him on one of his prior attempts, you know?
Laura?
It's a kind of out there theory. I don't know if it holds any water, but it's interesting.
Eddie told me.
That big, fat blabbermouth.
Laura, why do you keep running away from me? And how do you know about Mary?
I just do. What's the big deal?
Why can't you just tell me?
You gonna yell at me if I don't?
No. I won't. Please, just... I need to know.
Mary's my friend. We met at the hospital last year.
Stop lying. Laura, I'm sorry.
Fine! Don't believe me! See if I care!
Hey!
Let go!
I'm sorry, Laura, but I can't let you just run around this place. You might get hurt.
Hurt by what?
Look, just stay with me, okay? This is no place for a kid.
Fine. But there's something I gotta get.
Laura.
It's important.
Yeah, I'm not gonna yell, but stop goddamn lying.
A letter. For Mary.
What?
I hid it. In there.
You sure this is where you left it?
It's in the back. Behind an old pipe.
Yeah, they somehow made her, like,
Wait here.
even more annoying in this remake, which she was already plenty fucking annoying. I've heard that theory, and I like it. It makes the game a remake and a sequel at the same time. Yeah, it's definitely cool, the way that it fits in together.
Should I? I'm a liar, right?
And it actually,
Open it? Huh?
it adds legitimacy to the idea that the core memories are, well, memories of something that happened in the past, you know?
Nope. That's not it. I can't
Very cool.
open it.
Who is she? Her name's Laura.
In your dreams, fart face.
Please open the door. There's something in here.
Sure there is. A big lying fart face. See a fart face?
Laura! Laura!
No, she's not trapped here. She came here on her own, but she's not trapped. Oh my god. Bullshit. Yeah, it was just offensive, dude. That was just fucking offensive, straight up. I'm very low HP right now. Alright. What the? Oh, I'm done. Damn. I needed to pay closer attention to the indicator, but that's okay. I love the Dark Souls-esque, you died. You are stupid and you died. You can see where it's going to drop down next. That's why I'm looking. Hey, what's up, Kendo? Yeah, I know it was a much later start tonight, dude, but we're still out here. You know how we do. What is he doing? Okay, I guess I just had to stand there and like bait him out. You're on a badminton court right now? You're hitting shuttlecocks? Yeah, I said it. Shuttle, more like shuttle keck. Am I right? I'm not right, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. Oh my god. That's so fucking annoying how he just gets the hit and runs away. You have to dodge like as soon as he comes down. Yeah, you have to do that. What is he doing? He's just comboing the wall, dude. I think we actually got him. That was a really dumb fight with the chainsaw. But we'll take it. Slicer life support? That's graphically violent, dude. This is a very Jacob's Ladder transition going on here. Trying to get in water. I've been playing pretty much since we got to the bowling alley. I've been doing everything at very, very low HP. As low as I can. Yeah, it's the Otherworld Hospital now, technically. Patient number 3141, designation 298.9. Initial symptoms, hyperfocus. Current diagnosis, they can be fixed. Recommendations, stop at nothing. No turning back now. I can fix him. Do not fear, for I will fix him. Alright guys, sorry for the shorter streams here lately, but I badly have got to get my VODs caught up, so I'm going to spend some time tonight doing that. I got to go ahead and turn off the green screen though and lower it, because I don't have any scene set up for no green screen, so let me do this real quick. Get this thing lowered. Okay, and then I gotta go and turn off the... Sorry. Let me turn off the filters.
Look here! Look here! Look! Listen!
Holy fuck, that was the loudest that has ever been, no doubt. Alright. Alright guys, with that being said, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here. Appreciate Puffin, appreciate you hanging out. Kendo, Bevel, Dave, John, Sick, everybody that was here tonight. Burn, Wood, appreciate the raid, Wood again. If anybody wants to join my Discord, you can join it right here. We've got about 85 people in there. I always announce whenever I'm live. And we do some other fun stuff in the Discord from time to time. So if anybody wants to join up, there's the link. But with that being said, I'm going to break the chains on room 302 in 3, 2, 1. Oh yeah, if YOLO's on, I'm going to raid him.